So did you see the woman that approached Beto and said, hell no, you're not taking my gun?
Right into a hostile crowd of Beto supporters and took the microphone and just stood her ground. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, here's the audio. Listen.
Hello, thank you so much for taking my question. My name is Lauren, and I drove down here from Rifle, Colorado to speak with you today. I was one of the gun-owning Americans that heard your speech and heard what you had to say regarding hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s and your AR. And
Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful.
Well, I am here to say hell no, you're not.
Nice. Nice.
So, with that, I would like to know how you intend to legislate evil, because it is not the gun, it is the heart of the man that does that. We all have stories. Excuse me.
Let's allow her to finish, please.
We can all have these stories. We all have the experiences. I was living in Aurora during Columbine. I had just recently moved when the Aurora shootings happened, yet I have very close ties here. Yet all of those people were there defenseless. They had no way to defend themselves against a crazed shooter. So I want to know how you intend to legislate the hearts of men and leave American citizens like myself, American mothers. I have 4 children. I'm 5'0", 100 pounds. Cannot really defend myself with a fist.
It's okay. Please allow her to finish.
I don't have my AR-15 today. I have my Glock.
Well, you shouldn't have it.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Don't worry, sir. I have your back. Anyway. I want to know how you're going to legislate that, because a criminal by defense breaks the law. So all you're going to do is restrict law-abiding citizens like myself.
Right.
We all know that you, sir, have a criminal history, and I understand that burglars do not like armed defense.
It's okay.
Yes, sir. Burglars do not like armed defense, yet that is a right that we have that shall not be infringed in America.
Okay, I really appreciate the question, and
I'm sure he does.
Presumption, and this, can you get the microphone on a different channel because it keeps cutting out? There's this presumption that we are just, I guess, inherently evil. Because you ask, how are we going to legislate this? And the 40,000 gun deaths in America, just must be something wrong with us. Or gets back to this idea that I began my comments with. Is this just our fate?
Asinine.
It's like, I mean, wait, this is just our fate because we're somehow evil? Yeah, you know, here's the thing. Our founders were very, very clear. Men, given power, given money, given the chance to be corrupt, will be corrupt. They will. Now, once in a while, there won't be somebody. I mean, in my faith, you are asked to be the bishop, and it could be me. It won't be, but it could be me next week. And you're asked to be the bishop. And I have met so many bishops, and I've known them before they were bishops. And I thought about this the other day when I left my bishop, and he was teary-eyed over the love that he had for some members of the congregation. And he was just so empathetic. And I left there and I came home and I said to my wife, I have never met a man who has been called a bishop and left a worse man. Every single one I have ever met has become a better man. And perhaps that's because there is no power in that position. You don't have any power in that position. In fact, it's all set up the opposite way. You are the greatest servant in that position.
And you're doing it for free.
You're doing it for free. You're not getting paid. You get no accolade. You get nothing. And nobody wants that job. Nobody wants that job. And they always leave better men. Now, tell me in a worldly position, where somebody leaves a better person. Can you tell me that you've ever seen anyone go to Washington and leave a better person than they were? They're lucky if they get out with all of their dignity and honor and integrity intact, right? They're lucky if they just hold it. But be a better man?
I can't think of an instant.
I can't. Maybe
it's probably happened.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, maybe. Except
maybe
he didn't even get to.
He didn't get a chance to finish
see him
it.
afterwards. Yeah.
Correct. But it's really rare. We are not evil. We are born, all of us, with goodness and decency. But we also have that natural man inside of us that we're fighting. And some people don't even fight it. They want it. They feel good about it. Look at what he says. It's somehow or another we're just having to you're making everyone evil. No, sir. You are making everyone evil.
Everybody who has an AR-15 is evil, and they got to turn that in.
Right.
To get rid of the evil in them.
Right. We're saying that evil does exist, and the government can't be everywhere, that we are the first responders, and we have a right to defend ourselves when that one evil person shows up in our life. Because there are those people that will go bad. And we don't collectively get better. We individually get better.